Did you know that Labri has a tanning lotion? Well, let me just show you how I've used it. So a couple years ago was the first time I used it. Well, 3 years ago, almost to the day, was the first time I earned a Labri trip, and I was going to somewhere tropical for the first time in probably 10 years since my honeymoon previously. So 3 years ago, I went to Jamaica. Before I went to Jamaica, I decided to give myself a little base tan without fake baking because I would never do that. Not these days, anyways. Way back when I once did that. So I applied the Sunless Glow Tanning Lotion. And some of the first questions I get about this are, does it smell? Does it streak? Is it orange? I promise you, it's not any of those things. You do have to make sure that you apply it evenly, meaning that you want your skin to be exfoliated before you apply it, and then you apply a little bit at a time and work it in. So it's a little bit of a process, but like I'm talking like a 5-minute process. It's not long. But I did one leg here, and I did this 4 or 5 times in one day. Not that you need to do it more than once in a day, but I was going for showing you what it does and then quickly catching my other leg up so I wouldn't look uneven. So I did this 4 or 5 times. I wish I would have wrote it down, but I'm not sure, so I just have to say 4 or 5. And that's the color I got. And then you can continue to keep that color by applying it like once a week. Or you can apply it once and then the next day apply it and the next day. I mean, there's no like you have to do it this way or that way. But the more you apply it, the more you're going to add color or maintain your color. And if you stop using it, it'll start to fade and you'll go back to your normal skin tone. It does not wash off when you take a shower. It is actually changing the color and keeping it that way, but it will again fade over time. It doesn't smell like other ones that I've smelled. It smells kind of, I think, like caramely. Some people say a little coffee, like hint of coffee smell. It's very light and it's not bad. And I don't think it's orange at all. And I have great pictures of other people using it as well, but that is just my experience with my legs. So with all the people that are going places warm and sunny and tropical these days, I know lots of people personally that are going. I wanted to make sure that I talked to you about the tanning lotion because it's